Hi, this is Brian Otten, Marketing Director with the Greater Wausau Chamber of Commerce, behind the camera, joined right now by Lora Bladow, the 2019 recipient of the ATHENA Young Professional Leadership Award, and Lea Beckman, the finalist for the 2024 award of the same name. And Laura's going to interview Lea here, and we're going to learn a little bit more about her. We are live from the Dudley Tower in the Baird offices, so we get a great view behind both Lora and Lea. And Lora, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. It's a huge honor to be nominated, and if you ask any former recipient, it doesn't even sink in until after everything is over. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so again, my name's Lea Beckman. I live in Merrill, just north of Wausau here, where I recently just built a new home. I've started my early career here at Baird with about 2.5 years in. Baird is a private wealth management company, and we're located, like Brian said, in the Dudley Tower. Before Baird, I was employed at People's State Bank, and at that time, I also graduated with my MBA. That's my master's degree in business administration with applied leadership and decision-making skills. There's a long title there. But outside of the work, I've been a part of the figure skating community for about 18 years. The last 9, I really kind of took a role in coaching and mentorship coaching.
Very cool. That's a broad and diverse background. Yeah. I can see why you're an interesting person. Would you like to start the questions, or is there anything else that you have as little tidbits? All right. So could you please share with us a time that you advocated fiercely for yourself, another person, or a cause?
Absolutely. One of the more recent causes that I really strongly advocated for was the implementation of a junior coach mentorship program in our local figure skating clubs. A lot of nonprofit figure skating clubs are really based solely on having the young volunteer coaches grow into full-time coaches. And this program was something that, we really kind of help address due to a critical gap in some of the development and confidence in the newer coaches. And over time, meeting with students, shadowing other coaches, kind of guiding people, we felt that there was a missing piece that was really essential to the junior coaches' growth. We wanted to make sure that they didn't only know like the technical aspect of the sport, but also to effectively, teach others and inspire others along the way too. The mentorship program, it's a kind of a program that offered a place for these new coaches to get guidance from more experienced coaches and kind of just a good spot to build their confidence. Along the way, I recognize obviously the importance to praise others when they're doing well. And this program really truly was a good spot for, the clubs to also implement. So that way they always would have a foundation of experienced coaches and kind of a good spot to foster, new generations to come.
Yeah, I feel like a little bit of a missing piece in our society right now is some leadership building. So that's incredible. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. How about sharing an example of a time that you feel you've acted courageously?
Of course. I think I felt a great sense of acting courageously when I decided to pursue getting my master's degree. Then following that, I obtained my securities license, and now I'm going for my insurance license. It's taken a lot of dedication, obviously, to navigate careers, family time, volunteering in the community, and just kind of like balancing everything together too. Sometimes it's overwhelming to balance everything at once, but I actually found myself kind of like helping others or stepping up when I saw them struggling too. So that kind of gave me the courage to keep going and to kind of keep pushing for myself too. Managing kind of all the pieces and supporting others kind of shows you like how much courage it does take to push through different challenges that others and you could come across. And, I think having courage to invest in yourself, the time commitment and the funds, everything that goes with the effort side of it, it takes a lot because sometimes you don't always see the immediate results, right? Doing this, I really helped to build my foundation and for all the others around me as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I can appreciate that too. All right. How about sharing an example of a time you brought another woman into a leadership position on a project or a cause, and what did you learn from that experience?
Yeah, great question. Another coach and myself, we partnered together to implement the junior coach mentorship program in the local figure skating clubs, and we really played a key role in that. we kind of worked together to address the needs of both the overall club and the junior coaches. And we did this to make sure that we had a good outline and structure before we went to the board for approval. And this kind of helped us learn together the importance of combining, her perspectives, my perspectives, different things to, make sure we did have a really set foundation. And actively listening to each other was something that we also learned a huge, was very important. Throughout the process, too, we formed a lot of relationships with other coaches because we did have to work collaboratively with them. There's many of us who, noticed that maybe some of the newer coaches did lack the confidence that they needed, and we really did want to support them and create this program for them. And we really do hope by bringing the program to life and getting it going that it sets an example for the future upcoming coaches to feel confident that they can assert themselves, step up, and kind of make a change in something that they're passionate about too.
Such an incredible way to leave a little bit of a legacy for yourself. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Can you share any examples of how you serve others in the community? I feel like you've kind of already
yeah, absolutely.
But are there any others?
Yeah, so throughout my life, I've, I guess, volunteered in various nonprofit organizations in many different communities, not just here, but throughout Wisconsin. And, I think one of the biggest takeaways to serving others is really being committed to being engaged and to build a valuable and meaningful connection. Doing this brings more value to whatever you're working on, the people you're with, and the community as a whole. So, always kind of being aware of that. And a position here in Baird within the organization, I just recently applied for. It's an advisory council where we help empower, represent, support kind of branch associates across the organization to facilitate change. The position kind of really focused on serving different leaders throughout the branches in the firm to encourage the change and then to really promote professional development as well. Currently, in addition, I serve as the Baird Gives Back champion, and that's where I help organize, facilitate, and kind of get going different volunteer efforts throughout our local community. Some of the more recent ones were like the Habitat for Humanity, Wausau Area Mobile Meals, and the Neighbor's Place.
All excellent causes. So that's really cool. What an awesome opportunity.
Yeah,
I hope you've had fun doing it.
It's been a lot of fun.
Gratifying. Okay. For the last question, can you share an example of a time you brought another woman into leadership we've already talked about this. Because we're done with questions.
It's such a good question. Let's ask it.
It's been really great getting to know you.
Yeah. And I just want to add, I think a lot of the motivation for me, myself, it comes from a desire to take on new challenges, develop new skills, and kind of keep learning and expanding my knowledge. And I want to take a second to thank Heather Martell. She is a mentor of mine,
Wonderful
also
woman.
past award recipient for the ATHENA. And she kind of, in my early career, kind of really taught me to keep growing myself and kind of keep pushing for that. And of course, I want to thank my family too. They're a constant source of support for me, and they always strive and keep me going. So I guess thank everyone else too for getting me to where I am today.
That's amazing.
So
thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations again.
Thanks.
It's been an honor getting to know you a little bit. Back to you, Brian.
Sounds good. Sorry to put that extra question in front of you, Laura.
I gotta highlight it.
So, Lea, nice job. Thanks for sharing a little bit about yourself. We'll continue with more finalist videos into the afternoon. We've got 4 more to go today. So we've got 9 out of the 13 finalists profiled. If you missed any of those and would like to watch them, you can go to our Facebook page or to the Chamber's YouTube channel to check those out. We will also have the actual award program on Thursday, November 21st. It's a lunch program at the Holiday Inn and Suites in Rothschild. If you are looking to register for that event or want more information on it, you can visit wausauchamber.com. So again, Lora, Lea, thank you. We will be back with another video shortly.